Hetep and Hehe, y'all. So that would be, you know, divine words, divine speech from the sacred language. This is one of my first times doing this. I've always been hesitant for whatever reason. It just spiritually hadn't been time yet. And then I like to teach and had a whiteboard set up and all of that. Plus, I'm really coming out of the slump burr and the cocoon of, another death that I had went through, specifically after, my mother, and how that tie into everything in terms of that. So today I'm really just feeling it though to drop something off. The creator and the ancestors been really just, man, scaffolding your brother. So I really have a lot to share. Woo! So today is what they call January Nu Ari. So today, the 16th, is the process. One is the, or all, or everything, synonymous with a, which is everything. When a child is learning to, well, after they've learned how to speak, basically, and they've observed and analyzed, and then they start asking what everything is. And so everything is a. So even look at that. Everything is a. Everything is a thing. So same thing with one. One is every unit. And then units combined make up still another whole unit. And that's actually not the beginning. That's why you see 0, 1. Because 0 is always there. It's the absence of quantity, yet all quantity. So today, 116 would actually be all things or everything in the 1/6 process of those numbers. 1, 1 plus 6 equal 8. So everything or all things in the process of the cycles of infinity or infiniteness, the cycles of that, which are build, disintegrate, or break down. Build, disintegrate, break down. Those cycles are always happening within us, around us, and everywhere, multidimensionally all the time. We're in a process of the large cycle in terms of our whole selves, planet, and galaxy, and this solar system. We're in a major shift right now after the last going on into 7,000 years, after a 6,000 year cycle of, in one sense, a game. Also, a testing, if you want to call it that, but it's all for the betterment. So that's having a particular people on the planet for a particular time and to do a specific job. But they really just a mirror of the indigo, bronze, copper, or people. The original melanated people. When you add the 4 to the 8, then that's 9, 10, 11, 12. So today is a 12, which is the 2 represents the heart and will. Heart, will, soul. As 3, it represents the cycle of everything really that we go through Things are built in threes. When we talk about the sacred language, the Medu Neter, the symbol for the Neter, the Neteru, the divinities, the divine energies that spring forth from the nothingness and became conscientious of self into manifestation, creation. Three represents trials, tribulations, challenges, an eventual triumph over, into, or through them, or whatnot, or through them into, whatever is the circumstance, situation, dynamic being created, recreated, or whatnot. So, interesting, I hadn't even done that for today, to know that it was the day equaled out to the 12 and then culminates into the 3. I'm really vibing on family. The 12 represents like minds, associations, like mind, spirit, heart, soul, connection, association. The 12 faculties of the brain, corresponding also to the zodiac, so the personalities, the 12 disciples, all of that is connected. And so we all have some of all of the quote unquote signs, zodiac, in us. And so the process of life and growth, spiritual cultivation, which is everything, because if you can't take spirit out of anything, because spirit, if you go into the sacred language, you'll see what sep mean, what sepi mean, and have everything to do with creation. The R-I has to do with, the spoken energy, and then the T itself, or even the iti, is the image. We are the it. We are the iti. And it represents whatever your positioning is in life, but it represents your physical manifestation, beingness in the flesh. And then we are supposed to envelop, cultivate to the highest levels according to, who our personal coordinated us to be. The goal is to meet with that, which is, we revealed the true meaning of what real education is about through that, which education comes from the Greek Latin root, and then they learned from us. We can actually reveal Medu Neter, like I did with spirit, through the sacred language, through the English. So anyway, education is educere, educe. Seduce, to seduce somebody. Take that S off, you got educe, and it means to take out, extract out, pull out through a process. That's what true education is really about. It's about connectivity and the cultural rituals and routines to spark and pull out the qualities within the individual. So I think I've used the word person. So an individual person is an individual. So it's an individual, it's an indivisible, meaning really undividable duality that we are. Person is per, through, and then son, from sona and sonic, sound, through sound. So the whole concept of being the word, and in the beginning was the word, that does not just refer to the one called Jesus, which wasn't the name, but even that name goes back into the Medu Neter. There's Yeshua, and then there's Isa, the translations of that from the Arabic and Aramaic. But that name is in the Medunetta, the sacred language also, and it actually means created wisdom, uh, uh, to be the teachings. The Jesuits got it right with Jesuit. That is in the Medunetta, the sacred language. So it really deals with wisdom. All we're dealing with really is mind, spirit, energy. That's the force. That's the vital force. That's why the true creator is the unseen vital life force that became conscientious of it herself. The reason I say it like that, it represents the coming or bringing, which is I. T, the image manifested in the flesh from the divine mind unseen. Her, and wow, I wish I could really get down with and be showing y'all some stuff to show you this. We really speak in Medunetta. It's just mixed up, just like they've done with everything. Everything is half truth, half lie, mixed up, distorted intentionally, as well as just simply distorted based on the mutation and the linear frame of mind, spirit, beingness. Their thinking. It doesn't have the whole connectivity. And the lack of melanin, so thus the lack of connectivity to all of the energy waves around us, all of the frequency on varying levels, and especially the sun, Ra, so all of that I will be going back into. So for those who don't know and might be tapping in, I want to greet y'all. I'm your brother. It's been a journey, it's been a long journey. This is new and different for me. I don't be getting on the camera like this, but I really want to. It's in me. As you learn more about me, learn who your brother is, you'll know that that's what I'm here to do, and it's not just the speaking and the talking. Right now, it's critical, but not negatively so. We have the opportunity right now to shift and transcend into a parallel reality. In fact, a parallel power reality. We don't have to conform to, be held to, succumb to what we know is going on. The depth of it's dirty. It's some, man. It's all being revealed. So we truly do live in the apocalyptic revelations into now 2020. So the true meaning of apocalypse from its root is unveiling. Then when they talk about apocalyptic times, all the chaos, all of that, that's once the fire. And we've had little instances of things happening, but that's because people become aware. Things are unveiled in terms of the depth of the lies, the deceit, the twists, the plots, the schemes that been going on, and they get hot about that. So we're headed into a time like that. Then Revelations is the revealings, fuller revealings of those things into now, what's 2020. Normal clear vision, which is also the judgment, the scales. I got a call coming in on this business, so I'm going to get back at y'all. I'm giving thanks and praise to the Aminet Cheru. I'll be back at y'all to talk about where I was really going with it. All right? Peace. Hatep and Hehe. Infinite peace.